Hey guys, Joe with BitRaged. So we're going to go over Bitcoin here. It broke out of the pattern. We saw some momentum and we closed here on the weekly pretty impulsively to break the pattern. Now we're starting to see more of a rejection off the low of the pattern. So based on that knowledge on the higher time frame, let's drill down and see what we can see for a pattern on a lower time frame. So moving down here to the daily, we can see we broke out of the pattern clearly, and then we started to move in a descending channel. Now we're starting to see more of that break to the upside. With a descending channel, that is not uncommon. That is what you would expect to happen, to see that break to the upside. But there's a couple things I wanted to share with you. Because this is at the low, there are a couple scenarios that can play out. So if we jump down here to the 4 hour, so you can see this pretty clearly. We had 1, 2, 3 rejections off the pattern, and then we started to see this move up. We're starting to break out of the pattern. So what could you look at here for this? Well, there's a couple things I would note. So what I would be aware of is the high of the pattern. You can see we're starting to reject off of that. This is important because it's possible to see this reject from here, move down to the low, come back up, move down, maybe just correct sideways for a bit. All that would give us is just a continuation pattern. This would just become part of the bigger pattern. So that is a possibility. It's something we should be aware of, and it's also possible that we don't create this pattern, and if we do get a rejection here, that we just sell. So that is possible. When you're at the high of a pattern like this, it is possible for it to reverse. The other scenario I would be watching for, because we do have this descending channel, it's not uncommon to see these break to the upside. So I would be aware that if this does continue, I'd be looking for continuation to continue this move to confirm it as a move back to the upside. Then we would be looking at the double top area, even at the trend line, for a rejection and a move back down if we do get that. But we could also break out of this pattern as well. So you have to be aware of the possibilities, be very neutral with it. But what you're looking for to confirm this as a move up is a continuation pattern. Until we get that continuation pattern, nothing is confirmed. And we don't have to get it there, we can get it here. See that move up? We could also just break through and get it up here, right? So there is no set rules on where it has to occur. That would be where it would be confirmed, this move to the upside. So I would be watching in this area here. It is possible that we just break it and go a little bit higher. And if we just get corrective nature, it's very slow momentum. There's a lot of low momentum candles in that pattern. I'd be looking for that to come back to the downside. So from here, we either get the rejection here and then move back down, maybe even create the bigger pattern, or the market gives us the indication this is going to move up and continue. And how we would get that indication is we'd be simply looking for this flag to then move to the upside. We'd be looking for something very much like what we've seen here in the past. So this here would be a good example. If we jump down to the 1 hour, let me show you this. So if we get a move to the upside, right, and then we correct in this manner, I'd be looking to take that as a buy, because then that would be the confirmation that this is a move up. The flag confirms that and gives us the indication we're looking for more upside. So here on the 1 hour chart, we're starting to see that rejection. It's very early into this hour, and so I wouldn't take this with too much weight right now. Obviously, if we move down, see that close, that's going to be a little bit more important to look at. But at this stage, it could very easily reject and keep going up. So again, what we're looking for here, simply rejection at this area. If we do get that, if this candle moves down, closes, we're very likely to see that rejection. If we create a corrective move to the upside like this, I'd be looking to take that back to the downside, because that is not sustainable. The market is setting up for a sell. But we have to be very neutral with this, because based on the nature of the price action we have a descending channel. So we have this corrective move like this. We're seeing the break out of it now. And so it is possible to see that move to the upside, and all you're looking for to confirm that is simply a continuation flag to take that for a long, if you're not in the trade already. But that's what we're looking for. It's pretty simple. The pattern here is very simple. It's very basic, and Bitcoin is sometimes not as clear, but usually the patterns are very basic and very simple to look at, which makes it really easy to forecast, see what could happen, see the scenarios. So I hope this helps you out. If you have a question, definitely feel free to leave that in the comments. Do my best to reply to as many as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care now.